Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine. I'm a mental and Reiki Alchemy practitioner. My IG handle is Sun Pluto Alchemist, and if you would like to find out more about me, I'll be leaving details in this space below so you can check me or check that out. Sorry for the lack of videos this week. I haven't been feeling my best. I'm not very sure. Is it the eclipse? Or is it just because my period this month is making me extremely tired? So I don't know. I've been trying to stick in more rest, but at the same time, I'm feeling a bit stressed up about my assignment this month, which is for my advanced diploma in counseling psychology. So that's actually what I want to talk about in this video, and I just want to, jump on another video to share a little bit about my thoughts and what I'm learning. So basically, the recommended counseling method for anybody who is suffering from addiction is CBT. In long form, it's cognitive behavioral therapy. So the thing about this modality is that I have been having a lot of resistance towards this modality since last year when I was studying my diploma in counseling psychology, under which was taught to us under one of the methods, one of the counseling methods. And I had a lot of resistance towards this method. What I have been applying mostly for all my sessions are actually PCT, which is person centered therapy, as well as psychoanalysis, which is kind of like what helps me to understand a person and understand where the person is coming from, their narrative, their stories, and all of the emotions that they are feeling. So, to share a little bit about why I have resistance towards CBT, is that I identify myself as a pretty sensitive person, and I have been like that since I was a child. And what goes on when I was a child is that I can actually sense into people's thoughts, sense into people's emotions mainly, which helps me to form what they are thinking. And because when I was a child, right, I wouldn't have an idea of like what EQ is, and I always like speak up honestly. So, for example, I will sense that my father is angry, and I'll go up to him and I will say like, "Why are you so angry?" And sometimes I wouldn't. I will just behave like I'm being very scared of him, for example. And most of the reply that I've gotten is that, "Why are you so sensitive? You are overly sensitive. You are overthinking this." And I allow all of these comments or all of these projections back onto me, and I take that all in. And then I feel like there is more than half of my life I actually think that I am the one with the problem. I am the one who is overly sensitive. I am the person who is overthinking this. And yeah, I kind of like um think or feel like my inner compass is wrong. And that's where I look for external validations, and I look for guidance from the outside world to kind of like guide my life. That's where I look for things that are scientifically proven, that is more widely accepted by the majority of the people. And I ignore my inner compass, I ignore my emotions. And that was a period where I have a lot of inner conflict. And yeah, I feel like it was up until probably like last few years or so, when I nursed myself back into health, that I realized that how important my inner compass is, and actually having the realization they are not wrong. They are not wrong even from the start. I probably have the wrong approach when I talk to people, but they are not wrong. And yeah, I feel like that was the major turning point for me. So when I learned about CBT, where the modality is to kind of like have you challenge your thoughts, and mainly from a standpoint where they are wrong, it reminded so much of how what I went through for more than half my life challenging my thoughts and then challenging my emotions, that they are wrong in the first place, and it creates so much inner conflict. And yeah, so when this came up again, when I'm learning addiction intervention now, I actually thought to myself, wait, hang on, I feel like there might be some good in it. It's so popular and it's so widely used for a reason. There must be some good in it. And also recognizing the fact that it's not all or nothing. It's not as if like I have to use all of it or I don't have to use it at all. I might be able to integrate some parts of it into my current offerings, because what I believe is that, of course, still I believe that allowing all parts of us, allowing our emotions, allowing our stories, our narrative to arise, to be heard, to be listened, to be understood, all of that are very, very, very important, and they are still gonna be a core part of my offering now and in the future. But what I also realized is that while we still need to allow all parts of us, our emotions and stuff. But if we only do that, right, we'll only be confined by our limiting beliefs, by our conditionings and our thoughts. And if we continue to believe them, or rather, if we continue to allow us to not explore them, we'll still always be confined by that. Rather than coming into CBT with the standpoint of like challenging our thoughts, I would say give us a chance to explore them, explore our limiting beliefs, explore our conditionings, explore our thoughts, and I would even say explore our values and explore our principles. And once we got them all clear, in a sense of like, hey, actually here are my values, here are my driving points, here are my vision, here are my missions, we have a chance to decide whether do we want to keep them or not. And I would say that actually help us to be more directive, to get more clear in what actually we want in life, and which direction we want to go. So I can see like how it can be helpful, but not coming from a point of challenging our thoughts with the point of like we are wrong, but rather do we choose whether we want to keep them or not. Yeah, I guess that's what I want to say. I feel like I'm only scratching the surface right now. I don't feel like I have an in-depth understanding, because I'm still at a space of like wanting to learn more, wanting to integrate that into my system and into my offering. So I guess that's as much as I can share now. And also, if you have any thoughts about all different types of modalities, or if you have any questions, you can leave a comment below, or you can always DM me in my Instagram, and yeah, help me to form my thoughts and also probably help you to understand more. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. See you guys next time.